But I would like you to know that I am going to name names at some point, possibly next month or so, if my following up with these people amounts to nothing and I keep getting ghosted.
So this is basically like the blackmail part of the video. He is saying, in other words, if the big YouTubers aren't responding to the messages of me e-begging and asking money for my charity, I'm going to expose them. I'm going to tell who the YouTubers are that are not willing to pay for my charity, which is just such a toxic thing to do in the first place. Nobody is going to even want to pay for your charity anymore if you're gonna behave like that. Hey, welcome to a new video on my channel. Today your boy GenNot is coming back with some new content. I hope you had a wonderful week so far. Because it's almost Christmas, I wanted to give you a Christmas present. I found this really juicy YouTube drama that's going on with this YouTube commentary person called Doolittle. If you don't know who this guy is, well, he is a YouTube commentary guy that is mainly talking about YouTube drama, and it seems like he's now involved in some YouTube drama himself. So if you don't know, he has a charity, and basically he was making a video where he's complaining that nobody was giving money to the charity, not even big YouTubers, and in that video itself he was even saying that he's gonna expose the big YouTubers that are not giving money to his charity, basically blackmail in other words. And people obviously got pretty upset with the guy because that is some strange behavior, so he obviously deleted the video. Some people re-uploaded the video, and I'm gonna talk about it and show it. I hope this video is not getting deleted, because it seems like Doolittle is kind of striking down little YouTube channels, which is obviously against YouTube's rules because it's fair use if you talk about it in a commentary way. So I'm gonna talk about it. Before I go in it, I want to take a look at the comment of the day. So the comment of the day was under a poll where I basically was asking, is Christmas the best holiday of the year? And this person is saying it used to be, now it has lost the meaning, and he's explaining why. And I think that is with a lot, honestly. Where you were younger, you were obviously all excited for Christmas, and now it seems to be a little bit more depressing. Maybe that has to do with growing up, but having said that, let's get started.
Over this time, as you may know, I have grown on YouTube. I'm almost at 300,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But there has been no YouTuber who has ever inquired or donated any money to Never Stop. I've actually even sent merchandise to creators to try to get them to talk about Never Stop, and
he's acting so entitled, like he almost deserves the money from the YouTubers in question. I don't know which YouTubers he's talking about, but I don't think you need to think that way. You should just be grateful if anyone really donates to your charity. It's not something that people are willing to do if you act this way in the first place. And the second thing is, everyone can decide where they're gonna put his or her money. I think he's acting so entitled with almost saying, oh yeah, they are YouTubers and they have a lot of money, so that means they need to pay for my charity. No, nobody needs to pay for your charity.
And throughout this video, I'm not going to name names, but I would like you to know that I am going to name names at some point, possibly next month or so, if my following up with these people amounts to nothing and I keep getting ghosted.
So this is basically like the blackmail part of the video. He is saying, in other words, if the big YouTubers aren't responding to the messages of me e-begging and asking money for my charity, I'm going to expose them. I'm going to tell who the YouTubers are that are not willing to pay for my charity, which is just such a toxic thing to do in the first place. Nobody is going to even want to pay for your charity anymore if you're gonna behave like that. You should be grateful for any donation. Don't force people to do that type of stuff. That is such a weird way of thinking, at least in your boy's opinion.
A lot of these YouTubers love talking about holding people accountable for their wrongdoings and all that kind of shit, but when I try to say, hey, if you have any extra money, we are giving $500 a month. I know that you just put on your close friend story that you're making $15 15 grand off this brand deal. Hey, I would love the help.
Things are just getting worse and worse for this guy. So he's basically admitting that he is taking a look at the socials of big YouTubers, and basically he is seeing that those YouTubers are making a lot of money, and he's thinking by himself, well, if they are making a lot of money, I almost have the right to have some of that money. And that's just the worst way of looking at this entire situation, because no, even if a person would make like $10 million every single day, something really extreme, I know, you don't have any right over that money. It is someone else's money.
My views are down, but you're getting, I don't know, 50,000 subs a month. What are we doing here? I don't think there has been a creator that I've worked with that I haven't told about Never Stop. The only person that has been willing to work with me is a beautiful soul who is a artist.
Now he's saying, oh yeah, my channel is down and I'm not gaining that many subs anymore, and I see other YouTubers that are gaining much more subs. Maybe those people should donate to my charity. And I'm thinking by myself, that's so embarrassing. Don't talk about your financial YouTube struggles. That is such a weird thing. I've seen some YouTubers talk about it. I'm thinking by myself, don't do that, work just harder. Maybe that is just a bad way of thinking about it, but that's the way I think about it. This dude is not even uploading every single day. Maybe he can make multiple channels, maybe he can do other projects. There are so many other ways of making money, but instead of that he is e-begging towards other people. Just don't do that. Make another YouTube channel, make bigger videos, make more videos. There are so many things you can really do, but instead of that you just e-beg.
I want someone to tell me why US senators and representatives are more likely to work with me than other influencers in the commentary space who I have talked to within the last 6 months. How come other nonprofits that are doing between $10 and $30 million a year in donations are willing to talk to me, but these YouTubers cannot give $500 in a one-time payment out of their, I don't know, 50 grand that they're making a month?
And the money begging continues. I honestly should have put like a counter of the amount of times he's money begging. It would have been like 3 times by now, but no, even if a YouTuber would make 20,000 or 10,000 or I don't know how much, $1 million, that doesn't mean they need to give you $500. You don't own that money. It's someone else's money. That is how it works. Even if they make like a crazy amount of money, they can do anything with the money they own themselves. You don't need to act that entitled, and this honestly makes people not want to give you money.
So this person posted how much money they're making on their public story, okay? And so I swiped up and was like, hey, that's a lot of money, or like, that's a lot of people supporting you, that's insane, congratulations. Then the person responded to me and was like, thanks, you know, it's crazy, I'm trying to do good with my money. This person said, hey, I've been trying to do good with my money. So if behind closed doors you're gonna flex to me and say that you're doing good with your money, show up. So I said, hey, if you want to do good with your money, I would love to get on a call and talk with you about Never Stop.
So I guess this is an example of one of the YouTubers that didn't want to give his charity any money. So there was a YouTuber, I don't know which YouTuber he's talking about because he's not saying it, but basically that YouTuber was bragging about making money and he wants to do good with the money. And obviously Jack Doolittle saw money signs in his eyes and started contacting him, and the dude basically started unfollowing him because obviously this dude is begging. I said this many times, people don't like when a person is begging for money. It is embarrassing. I hope he learned from this entire situation. He deleted the original video that I'm talking about right now, but what do you think about this guy? Do you think he's going a little bit too far with basically asking and begging for money? Leave it all in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to press the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you want to get notified, and I will see you all in the next video.